Tonight on the Showbiz Countdown, we've got the day's top 5 reasons to defend Miley Cyrus.
Yes, AJ, there are people defending Miley's over-the-top twerking spectacle at the VMAs. Lord have mercy. Let's get this countdown going at number 5 with Miley defending Miley. Downright bragging now that she's worked her way to the top of Twitter. Here's what she just tweeted. Smilers, my VMA performance had 306,000 tweets per minute. That's more than the Blackout or Super Bowl. Hashtag fact. So, Miss Miley doing a little gloating there. Ross Matthews with us tonight. He is the host of the new E! Show, Hello, Ross, which premieres Friday, September 6th. So, hello, Ross.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, look, Ross, Miley is not laying low. She's not hiding out. She's loud and proud of the buzz that she's got going. Are you buying how she's defending herself?
Well, listen, I mean, if her intention was to cause people to talk about it, then ding, 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 that's working. It's absolutely working. It's all anybody can talk about right now. If her intention was to create art that is respected in the music industry, I don't know that she did that, but she's definitely being talked about.
You're so sweet. I don't know if she's did that.
I don't know
either. You would think, though, that her gloating, like she's been doing, could backfire badly as that Twerk-a-Rama-thon she did at the VMA. What do you think?
Twerk-a-Ramathon. Yeah, you know, if she injured herself, I think she gets twerker's comp. I'm not sure. But that dear poor foam finger, I feel bad for that. Here's the deal. I thought last night was a really great opportunity. Miley's got this great song. It's a big hit. For her to go out there and say, look, I've completed this transformation. I'm now this artistic, successful artist, this woman. And I feel like it was kind of a missed opportunity in a way. And I love Miley, but I just kind of didn't get it.
Yeah, she transformed all right. AJ, are you surprised to see her, I don't know, tooting her own horn, I guess?
No, not at all. I'm totally with Ross on this. My brother Ross, I agree. She was looking for a reaction. She got a big reaction, not all of it good, of course, but she's doing exactly what she should be doing and making the most of it. And while she's riding high on her Twitter buzz, she is getting a surprising show of support coming to her from fellow celebrities tonight. This is number 4 on our countdown, Hollywood defending Miley. Showbiz on location in New York last night. It was the U.S. premiere of One Direction's new documentary called One Direction, This Is Us. Remember, they were at the VMAs, and watch what they told us last night.
I don't get this whole everyone's talking about it. I thought it was just...
Yeah, we were just watching it, and yeah, it was good fun.
Good fun. Ross, that performance was lots of things, but good fun?
It depends on who was watching and what you're into. I think, she just wanted people to talk about it, and it was the number one. I mean, when she the tweets, she's talking about how more tweets than the Super Bowl. Those are facts, and that's true. And
yeah.
People, I know, I tweeted about it. My Twitter feed was blowing up about it. So in certain ways, it was very successful for Miley.
And the truth is, have we ever seen anybody have more fun with a bear costume and a foam finger? I say no. Now,
she just loved it. She just kept going.
Yeah, why not? Gossip blogger Perez Hilton was also at the One Direction premiere last night. He told Showbiz Tonight this was, in fact, Miley's big night.
Miley stole the night, actually. It was about Justin Timberlake as we were watching it immediately after. But then Monday, all day Monday, Miley Cyrus was a trending topic on Twitter. Whether you liked her performance or not, everybody's talking about her. I don't think it was too much. I just was disappointed that she didn't focus enough on her vocals. And she didn't sound as great as I know she can.
Yeah, so you have Perez defending Miley, saying he didn't think that what she did was too much. He was more concerned about how she was singing, Ross. But I think he's got a good point. Who is to say, after all, what is too much at the VMAs? It ain't the Oscars, right?
Well, this is exactly why we tune in. I mean, every time I watch the VMAs, for example, I was in New York. I was under my covers in the hotel room, and I tuned in because I wanted to see what weird thing was going to happen.
Yes.
And as soon as this started, I was like, Miley, thank you for bringing the weird a little bit. The Gaga performance was a little Justin Timberlake was great, but NSYNC was like for a second and a half. At least Miley brought something worth tweeting about.
Yeah, you got what you came for, Ross. All right, let us keep the countdown moving. Nichelle, to number 3 on our countdown.
All right, I guess I'm the old fogey here, but let's keep this going. At number 3, we've got Facebook defending Miley. Yeah, Showbiz Tonight's Facebook wall remained out of control today. Hundreds of people weighing in on Miley. Everybody had something to say about this. Here's what LAW wrote. No one's talking about Jennifer Hudson's performances, Lady Gaga, or anyone else. They're all talking about Miley, and the more publicity she gets, she may sell more record sales. And this from Lori G. I actually feel sorry for her. I think she's crying out for help, just like Britney Spears did for so many years before she finally had her meltdown. Ross, you think what Lori's talking about there is correct? For help from Miley?
Well, I don't know if it's a cry for help from Miley. I mean, you have to think about these other people that she talked about, like a Britney Spears, who was, really going through some other issues, mental issues, substance abuse, allegedly. Sometimes there was some of that going on. And with Miley, like, she's a pretty good girl for the most part, at least what we hear about in the press, but she just sort of had a weird stage moment there. But I mean, you don't see her partying or driving drunk or getting tickets. I don't feel sorry for her necessarily. I just think that this was just a bizarro, headline grabbing performance.
With a weird foam finger that I just can't get out of my brain. Okay, let's take a look at what Juan M. wrote on our Facebook wall. He's showing a lot of love for Miley as well. He says, I think she's great. This is a game of sex appeal, and you have to be a gamer because Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Jennifer Lopez, Madonna, and others, this is what creates uniqueness in these shows. It's not disgusting if you taste. Miley rules. Ross, isn't that what this is all about? I mean, if the fans, does all that other negative stuff just go out of the way?
Well, and Miley's in that rare group of performers who have this humongous online following, who sort of defend these people to the ends of the earth. You think about One Direction, The Wanted, Justin Bieber, no matter Miley Cyrus, no matter what they do, their fans come to their aid. Listen, I don't think this was the best thing for her career, to be honest. Yes, people are talking about it. I don't think it gives her any more legitimacy, but I don't think her fans see it that way. I think they just see a lot of people picking on Miley and they want to come to her defense.
But it would have been better if the fans were defending her, saying, stop hating on Miley and wow, what a great performance. They're just saying, stop hating on Miley. But let's get right to number 2 on our countdown of reasons to defend Miley. It is the numbers defending Miley. Look at this. Topping the iTunes charts right now, Katy Perry, Robin Thicke, Gaga, and, oh, look at here, number 4, Miley Cyrus. I would say, Ross, Miley's chart-topping sales are a major vindication for that young lady tonight.
Yeah, probably. In my defense, I will say I downloaded it before the performance. I think a lot. I mean, listen, the song is really good. Nobody is sort of disputing that. The song is really catchy, and it's a great song, and it's the kids love it. I count myself in there. I love it too. And you know what? At the end of the day, you're right. It's climbing since the performance. You don't see a drop in sales.
I will say that. So that brings us to the big reveal. Number 1 on our countdown of today's top 5 reasons to defend Miley. And it's, guess what? Showbiz defending Miley. Yeah, she's made it clear that she's not Hannah Montana. She's 20 years old. AJ, does everybody just need to get over this and accept that she can do these kind of things, and she probably will?
Except that this is who she is, at least at the moment. Look, she spent the past couple of years distancing herself from the Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana persona. That's in the past, and through that, and through the way she's been performing and taking photographs of herself, this is, in fact, who she has become. So I think we just need to accept it. And yeah, everybody needs to relax. Don't you think, Russ?
Well, here, I'll go back to what I said at the beginning. This was an opportunity for her to really establish herself as a grown-up artist. I think we all understand that she's growing up. She's becoming a woman. I think that transition has happened in the industry and with fans. But, she could have really solidified herself as someone with something to say. And that didn't happen in this performance. I don't know what she was saying.
Yeah, Nichelle, there were a lot of ways for her to go as she made the transition. Justin Timberlake certainly went down a much different path. I don't know how this is going to work for her in the long run, though. So really, where does she go from here?
That's a good question. I hope she goes to the store and buys some clothes to put on. First things first. Because I tell you, I'm going to be Debbie Downer here, guys. I thought it was uncomfortable. I thought it was weird. I didn't get it. I like Miley, but I didn't get it, and I just was weirded out by the whole thing. The tongue, the foam finger, no clothes, all of it.
And you are most certainly not alone,
No, you're
Michelle.
not.
Ross, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on Hello, Ross, premiering next Friday night on E! I know it is a dream
Thank
come
you.
true for you to do this talk show, and I'm really happy for you, man.
Thank you. I'm a super fan of pop culture. The show's for super fans. Friday, September 6th, 10 p.m. after Fashion Police, and every Friday after that. Come join the fun.
Best of luck with it.
Thank
and
you.